Chapter 44. Which is the greater violence, that of physical fights or that of inner passions, kashai? As the intent is, so becomes the instrument, nimit. This is called subtle non-violence. Even when kashais, inner passions, are termed subtle violence, because these kashais cause violence to the self, the soul itself. Dada Bhagwan. Gyani Purush Dada Bhagwan says, to deceive those of lesser intellect with one's own sharp intellect, that is violence. A seeker once asked Dadaji, in our tradition, even small children observe non-violence so naturally. Is that due to their past life impressions, samskaras? Dadaji explained, yes, exactly. Without past life impressions and merits, how else could this arise? This is the fruit of previous lives, samskara, and accumulated merits, punya. But if such merit is misused, are you aware of the consequences? In this world, there is no violence greater than the kashai. Inner passions like anger, pride, deceit, greed, attachment, and aversion, especially when they arise in human interactions. Try and find even one person in a household who does not engage in kashai or inner violence. People spend their whole day immersed in kashais, yet claim we are non-violent. This is a grave delusion and a serious transgression. Foreigners tend to have fewer kashais. Why? Because only those with heightened awareness, jagruti, can even have kashais. Kashais are violence, and these children in Jain families are born into a state of non-violence, ahimsa. The intent or bhav they once carried is now manifesting in their present experience. So, if the violence caused by anger, pride, deceit, and greed can be brought to an end, true non-violence will arise. The seeker added, but the scriptures also say that even Chakravati kings who fought many wars were not bound by the Anantanubandhi kashais, extremely binding passions. But those who believe in false gurus, corrupt religions, and misguiding bind the heaviest karmas. Dadaji responded, yes, it has been clearly stated that there is no one who binds Anantanubandhi, infinitely binding karmas, more than they do. Imagine this, you are walking with a lantern in hand, and someone else is groping in the dark with just a tiny lamp. If he cannot see, would you not call out, wait, I am coming with brighter light? In the same way, intellect is like light. So we say to those with lesser intellect, brother, don't go that way, you'll be misled. That is the proper use of intellect. But today, people don't warn others. They immediately pounce on them, ready to exploit as soon as the opportunity arises. I call this intense Raudradhyan, cruel inner contemplation. In the history of this current cosmic cycle, such intense misuse of intellect has never occurred as it does now in the fifth era, Pancham Ada Kali Yuga. People have begun misusing their intelligence to an extreme degree. Intelligent traders deceive innocent customers. They cleverly manipulate and take advantage of the simple and straightforward. This the Lord has termed Raudra Dhyan, and its result is terrible, hellish suffering. Therefore, intellect must never be misused. We should never harbour any violent intent within our minds. Let the firm resolve arise, I will not commit violence toward anyone. Every morning cultivate the prayerful intent, may no living being be hurt, even the slightest, through my thoughts, words, or actions. This will reduce the risks of karmic bondage. God does not look at your actions, He observes your inner intent. The notebooks of men will remain here in this world, but the notebook of nature will follow you beyond. So the real inquiry is, what is the quality of your intent? The experiential spiritual aphorism 16 by 305. Wherever the belief, I am merely the name bearer, exists, that is where violence begins. Wherever such beginning is there, the possessions would follow for sure. The experiential spiritual aphorism 17 by 150. To remain in opinion-wise opening state is the very sprouting fountainhead of violence. Jai Satchidanand.